Hi, today we are going to talk about a separate concept called operators. Operators are nothing but suppose if you want to add two values, subtract two values, multiply, divide, find the percentile value, anything of this sort, then we normally go with this additional multiplication, subtraction operators. Apart from that, if you want to do some sort of condition checks, like if A is less than B, A greater than B, A is not equal to B, or if A is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to B, then normally we go with the conditional operators. So normally we have Boolean operators also. So if we have some sort of, you want to check if A and B both are true, then we go with the Boolean operators. Apart from that, we have different calculation operators like plus is equal to, minus is equal to, into is equal to. So we are going to do some sort of this thing over there, some sort of detailed look in the Jupyter notebook itself. Suppose if I have two values, 10 and 20. Okay, if I have 10 and 20, now what am I going to do here? I'm going to add two values. So in addition, I'm going to print x plus y, which will be 30. Okay, so this will be 30. If I want to do multiplication, print of x into y. So what will it give? 10 into 20 is 200. Similarly, if you want to do division, print of x divided by y, which will give you 0.5. So these are all like additional multiplication, division, and even subtraction you give minus. So these are all the different types of operators like we use normally for doing sort of basic operations. Okay. So these are nothing but just mathematical operators. So suppose if I have two values, okay, if I have two values and I want to do some sort of check between these two values. I want to check if A is less than B. Okay, when I execute this C check, print A or A is less than B. So what is happening? So when you execute this statement, see A is less than B, 10 is less than 20, this will give you true value. Normally we use it with if this thing, condition check, normally we use it in while loops. This condition operator, we normally use it in while loops, and we use it in if, we use it within for loop. If we are using if, then we normally go with this conditional operators. Okay, but for now, for basic understanding how to use this symbol, I'm just going to execute this conditional operators. So just don't get confused. So it is like A is less than B. Okay, if I want to check if A is greater than B, so how do I check? Print A greater than B. So when you execute A is not greater than B, it will give you false. Okay, if I want to check if A is equal to B, if A double equal to B, you are going with equal sign. So what is it? A is equal to B? No, it is not. So this is double equal to. If you want to check A is not equal to B, so what will it happen? A, okay, A not equal to B. So just check this is true because A is not equal to B. Suppose if I want to check if A is greater than or equal to B, print A, okay, greater than or equal to B. So just execute. A is not greater than or equal to B. That's the reason it is false. Now I want to check if it is less than or equal to B. So these are all the conditional operators normally which we use as part of our while statements or if conditional statements. This is how we are going to make use of this conditional operators. So just check A is less than or equal to, less than or equal to B. So this is, since it is less than, that's the reason it is going to give you true. Okay. So this is how we are going to make use of this conditional operators. And there is something called Boolean operators. So what is Boolean operators in this sense? Suppose let's say my variables are holding Boolean values rather than numerical values. Now what I'm doing, I'm just making sure that they are having Boolean values. So if I want to check if both of them are true or false, okay. So if A is true and B is true, then I want to execute something. So if A and B are true, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. See, it returns false. Now, suppose if I make it as true, this value, I'm trying to make it as true. See, this becomes true. Okay. If one of them is false, then everything will be false. A and B will be false. So if one of them is false, then A and B will be false. Otherwise, if both of them are true, A and B will be true. Okay. So if I have to check two conditions. Like if I have two numerical values here. Okay. If numerical values are there, then if I want to check A is greater than B and B is greater than C, I have some other variable. Then A greater than B gives me true and B greater than C gives me true. Then true and true becomes true. That's where we need to understand the concept of this Boolean operators. Okay. So apart from that, we have some sort of mathematical operators wherein in case of mathematical operators, you are seeing the execution A is equal to A plus 10. A is equal to A plus 10. A is equal to A plus 10. If I'm giving this thing, I want to write it in a very simplified manner. That's how normally we write it as A plus is equal to 10, which is nothing but A is equal to A plus 10. Similarly, what will happen? A is equal to A plus 10 in this is 10 plus 10 becomes 20. So when you execute this thing, 10 plus 10 becomes 20. So normally A is equal to 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 10, this statement will also get executed, 20 plus 10, 30. That's the reason this is giving you 30. Okay. Similarly, if you want to give minus instead of plus, you can give minus, you can give into also. So A into is equal to 10 is nothing but A is equal to A into 10. A into is equal to 10 is nothing but A is equal to A into 10. Similarly, you can make use of divided by is equal to. Similarly, you can use percentile equal to. We can use exponential values also. So these are all the multiple ways of doing the mathematical operations on top of a variable. Okay, so take some random set of values and see how the things work, making use of the expanded form or making use of the shorter form. Try using different logical operators and see different logical operators. This is A or B, A and B. Okay, A or B, if you try to make it A or B, what will happen? Print A or B. So what will happen? If one of them is true, then it will become true. Otherwise, it becomes false. Okay, if I make it false, if both of them is false, then the second statement will give us false. Otherwise, it is true. See, A and B, since one of them is false, that's why it is written false. In this case, one of them is true. That's the reason it is written in true. Similarly, we have A and B or A not B. So there are many logical operators which are available, Boolean operators, which are available. So like when you keep on practicing more and more, you will try to understand how the things work. Okay, so take an example. If A is equal to 10 value, try using subtract and value, try doing multiplication, try doing division. You will get to know how you get the short forms of the addition, multiplication and all. Okay, suppose you have a set of values in the list. Okay, so and if you want to find out if a particular value exists in the list or not, if a particular value exists in the list or not, then normally we go with if one is in the list. If one in list, then if it is available, it tells you true. Otherwise, it gives you false. Okay, in is also an operator. Okay, in is also an operator. So this is how normally we go with the operators. What we have discussed till now are all the operators in Python. Okay, just start using them with the simple modes. Take some variables, start using them and see how the things work. You'll have a better experience. Thank you.